What's up, y'all? This is your girl Mira, and this is the Love Podcast. Oh, wait.
Damn, just fuck the co-host.
Hold on, wait. This is your girl Mira.
It's your boy Mush.
The co-host of the Love Podcast. What is it?
What's this podcast about?
Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life.
Okay. Why she do me like that, y'all? You see how she... And I'm a guest today.
Because you didn't have it set up.
As much as I was talking. It was...
The camera now.
The ghost was
going on
tripping.
here? I will. Wait, Lana? I think. Okay. So we're going to be...
He's talking about you. He's telling me to tell you he love you. What's up?
Yeah, but he also said... Oh, to me. Okay. Sorry, guys. We had a lot of technical difficulties. Hold on. So first, we're going to be talking about less awkwardness, like about first, like when you're dating. So it doesn't only keep it in the marriage relationships, because there's people out there that are single, obviously. We're going to talk about how you make it not as awkward when you go out on dates with people. If it's men, female, whatever is going on, like if it's the male setting up dates, it's the female setting up a location. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Nice. This show. Last time I was on here, they said I talk too much. So I ain't gonna do too much.
So I just looked up like general, like what you're supposed to do when you go on a date. You got to make it not as awkward. So we're gonna go into don't skimp on the preparations of the date. So if you're going out, let's for instance, on a first date, you want to make sure that you got it kind of going on, that you have your conversation ready to go when you get on this date, because obviously when you're first going out on a date, it's awkward.
What you mean have your conversation? You want it to sound
like kind of like
take you out, like,
you kind of got to have sarcasm, like storyline.
That should be natural.
Yeah, but some people don't got it like that, bro.
Those are the awkward dates. Those are the people that create awkward dates. So what are we talking about? Those motherfuckers? Because we ain't those type of people. So
what you want to do is you want to make sure you have your storyline ready to go, and like kind of make that person feel comfortable.
Have your lives ready to go is basically is what she's saying.
He's talking about Lana, I told you.
On what?
Lana. He's talking about the skateboarder.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's just tips on how to make it less awkward when you go on a date with somebody. So you want to make sure your first impression. So it's like, for instance, when I was dating, I would like to make sure I have several funny conversations, interesting stories. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to go into too many.
You have 7 cameras watching.
So you want to just make sure you break the ice. You don't want to make it awkward. You feel me?
I feel you.
Some people don't have it natural. Some people got to prep for it and be like, oh shit, what do I say to this person before I go out, okay?
What's up?
So let's say you want to open up and feel comfortable and come prepared. Some people got to come prepared. Some people just got it like that. God bless them.
I think everybody come prepared, but it's not a good thing to jot down your, you know what I'm saying, your life story and
no, but like, some people gotta come prepared. Like, what do I say?
I did this one. This is
because you don't want to bring. Some people be awkward and bringing up their like ex stories of like, oh, this is my first time on a date. Haven't been on a date in a while. My ex was like this, and people make it even more awkward than this. So you're trying to make it less awkward.
So you try to prepare yourself and not say stuff like that.
Like, right.
What type of motherfucker would go on a date and say something?
Some people are stupid and do shit like that. Okay. And then you want to plan something interactive. So you want to plan something that
just be you, right, folks. Look, Lil Rock say just be you.
Yeah, but not everybody is like that. Some people gotta make sure.
Those are weird people. Some
people need those like
people need social media to.
That's why I'm giving it the info.
Yeah, because that's weird.
To make sure.
Stop being weird, people.
Some people don't know how to even plan dates.
Stop being weird.
How do you plan dates? Some people don't even know how to start from that. They just go to a bar. How awkward can the conversation be?
I'm gonna tell you like an old player told me. If you plan to fail. You don't plan a date. You just say, hey, I'm picking you up at 7 o'clock, boom, and then you just spontaneously go somewhere. Kind of like how we do.
Yeah.
And just do something and just...
But this is like first, like,
planning it, because what if it go wrong? What if you plan
it.
something so good and then you think it's going to be dope for her and then she get there and she don't like it?
Well, not everybody's
she don't eat seafood. She don't like Benihana.
Not everybody's like him.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna do whatever she needs me to be. He keeps going. Snares was on here.
Clap them cheeks. I'm gonna tell her whatever I need to tell her.
And then you ask questions that invoke feelings, passions, and stories.
Okay.
You understand that part?
And what are the type of questions that provoke those?
So like most people are happy to talk about their passions about something they're shy about to take the lead. Like some people, let's say for instance,
what if you're not shy about nothing?
you may not be shy about that. Some other people might be shy.
Okay,
about
so
that.
what do you give the people that's not shy? What type of advice do you give us?
So too many people, like when you ask a question, many people like go into deep digger, like digging a hole for themselves on the first date. You don't want to go too much into a rabbit hole and they'd be like, okay, she's a little.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that women should come with, like, not written down, but mental notes of
because sometimes you might go into like, it might go into too deep and that person be like, oh, okay, she got a lot of problems.
And that make it awkward. But then if you're on a date and you're not asking enough questions, it's still awkward. So
I'm trying to make it less awkward. It might be still awkward, but it be less awkward.
How many of y'all have went on dates and it was awkward? Like uncomfortably awkward?
A lot of people
chime in and let me know how many people did that. Because if you're going on a date with somebody and you really like them, everything should flow and be natural. So it shouldn't be awkward at all.
But sometimes this is just to take off
That's
that
why
little.
going on blind dates.
This is just to take off the little edge of it, like the little bit of the edge of being awkward. Because always a first date's going to be awkward regardless. And then we're gonna go into question 4 because we're just gonna skip over that because you're different on a first date. Everybody has different actions and feelings. It's sometimes really awkward. Like you may ask a messed up question, and that motherfucker's gonna be like, okay, and then that person's like, oh yeah, my ex, it was really and they'd be like, wait, what are we doing?
Okay, so these questions are the questions not to ask.
Yeah, nervousness makes it awkward. You're nervous.
I mean,
so you're trying to make it less awkward and like throw a funny shit out there.
Zach said mutual energy.
Yeah.
Mutual energy, it shouldn't
What's
be no
his name on here?
El Toro. He a dumb bitch for always changing the name of some weird shit.
You have sometimes if it, okay, so, okay, let me just say
I just give her a bump, then we turn up.
Who is that? Oh, that's what
That's Callum. Hell no, you crazy as hell.
So I guess it's just different for everybody. If you feel a mutual connection, like it's different, the conversation might flow a little bit smoother, right?
It should.
But obviously, if it's a date, that's a little awkward.
But even if you're nervous, does this make it awkward? And then I first go on the first date with you, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, excuse me if I'm trembling a little bit. I'm just a little nervous. Like
that's not awkward, but I feel like conversations. Sometimes people go into like a conversation like, yeah, this is my first. Like, how long have you been single for?
You either watching too many movies. People,
no, wait.
When people go on dates, ain't no motherfucker sitting right there and be like, hey, oh, good to see you. Thanks for coming on this date with me. So how long you been single?
So imagine like somebody asking you, how long you been single for? And then you go into, let's say, and you're like, my ex.
Do people ask that? Do people ask those questions?
Yeah, they
do.
How long you been single? Yeah, because they want to know how long you've been single for.
So if I was on a date with you.
Let's say you were only single for a date.
That's what I was going to say. If I was on a date with you and you asked me how long I've been single for, and I say, I like probably like 3 days. Is that a deal breaker?
That would kind of be like, dude, what are you doing on a... Well, wait.
I just broke up with a motherfucker and I'm 3 days single. I'm ready to get out there.
No, you're too much out there. What if she don't drink or smoke? Then you're fucked. Drop her. She's no fun. My sister said drop her. She's no fun.
Hell no.
So the fourth one, we're on 4. Take a little risk. It may be easier to talk about safe topics and funny, like, so this is just saying like, just stay like, still like.
So sex is not a safe topic at all.
I mean, it can be depending on the form you come with it.
So, hey, are you a freak or are you?
Yeah, that's like a little bit much, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't been on a date in years. I wouldn't know.
Well, I guess like if you're old, like, but still, even if you ask like, hey, are you a freak? How would you feel?
Wouldn't you want to know that? Wouldn't you want to know that if you got to be with somebody and you think they got potential? Hey, you suck dick in the morning? Hey, I'm just saying. Are those awkward questions? Like, for real.
And then it says, if it's positive, go for it. So if you did ask, like, hey, are you a freak? And somebody
like, hell yeah, I would.
Look what he said, is this 6 from TikTok? No, that's my other sister. She's married, guys, sorry.
I know, he's finna get on snatch your ass.
Lana's from TikTok.
Slow down, cuzzo.
And then it says, ask questions that matter to you. So, I mean, if you want to ask if you're a freak because that matters to you, then go ahead and ask for it.
Like, you might want to ask a weird question too. Like, are you what they call them? You heard of the furries? The people that dress up like animals and go in the park and rub against each other. Maybe that's what you into. I just learned this the other day.
What is it?
It's people called furries. Y'all know about furries? It's a group of people that do like cosplay. You know how these people dress up as like Superman and Iron Man them and go into the field and do all that shit. There's people that dress up like bunny rabbits, dogs, and lions and shit, and go rub up against each other and act like animals.
Yeah, that would be.
That's a real thing. You can Google it. That's what I got.
At the end of the day, you probably want to know if your date subscribes to any of your relationship deal breakers before you waste your time with a second date. So
I'd be like, hey, so what's a deal breaker?
Anybody's gonna ask questions that makes it a deal breaker for the second date, because you definitely don't want to go on a date with somebody that.
Why would you even go on a second date?
Well, they're asking, like, make sure you ask your questions before a second date, because then you're gonna fucking waste your time.
Right.
Like, it would be like, hey, you freak, and you'd be like, no, then bitch, I ain't going.
Why would I go out with you?
Right.
Could have wait $30 for the pussy.
I like fur on my burger.
He a furry baby. That's one of the things I'm talking about.
Makes furry suits. These real police officers and judges. And
ain't they? I'm telling y'all, it's real people that's called furries. Is that a butt? Okay.
It says.
That's weird. Right.
No, that's somebody's arm. If you actually are interested in the response as opposed to simply asking questions to seem interested or cultured, you're more likely to generate rich and meaningful conversations. So obviously,
if I asked you what you were freaking, you was like, yeah, then that was a good question to ask.
Yeah, for sure.
So that might usher us into a third.
Yeah, and a fourth and a fifth.
No, I know. Third base.
And then, in other words, go for it, ladies. So if you say, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's just to get look at Lori.
Hey, Lori.
So that's just like 5 things you want to make it less awkward. So we're just gonna go into like this one, ask if you're a freak.
That camera stop recording. Give me a second, guys.
What's up, Lori? Why would you ask a bitch if she's a freak? You gotta bring it out of the wait, I forgot.
Who's that?
It's Skip. Y'all wanna know what I do to ensure a good date? What do you do? What do you do? Is it working?
Yeah. Oh.
I guess everybody has different things they do on dates. You might just wanna ask them if they're a freak and ready to go.
Yeah, because why we playing? Let's cut to
You're
the
not
chase.
playing, but I'm saying like your first date, if it's awkward, then you know you got to get the fuck out of there.
If it's the first date, if I met you somewhere, especially like a grocery store or something, and we hit it off and you agreed to show up on a date, you got some type of interest in me. So I want to see. But
sometimes people don't meet like that. Sometimes people just meet it. You have like a little bit of conversation. Be like, hey, you want to
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. That's weird shit.
I go in every day and say I'ma just act like too much.
What is that?
I don't know.
You crazy.
Okay.
What else you got?
So now I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
How does this always turn into a question for me?
Because it makes it interesting.
I feel like I never asked a question on you. I'm gonna stop coming on your show.
I could get other people on my show. Let's go. Who's next on my show?
Who's next? We need we need a.
Thanks, Lori. Love
we
it.
need guests because I'm tired of being a guest. She picks on me.
I don't pick on him.
Yeah, pick on me.
So we're gonna go into deep conversations, but it's not necessarily about love. It's about like just things in general. If you guys want to know about Mush Millions.
Oh, here we go. No.
Good food, have to be around the water, a cruise, always set the tone. There you go. Whoever is looking for a date. There you go.
You ask when y'all sitting on the pier deck, bust that pussy open.
Okay. We're gonna keep it going. So
snap that pussy back.
I'm just asking questions. It's not necessarily about love or relationships. I'm just gonna ask him questions because he's my co-host and we gotta fuck with him. Say it without the chest. Wait. What's your heart's greatest desire? If you could wish for it to appear right now, what would it be? We're going into questions right away.
Peace on planet Earth.
Are you being serious?
That's my heart desire.
What you would want it to come right now?
Right now, I would want it to just be peace everywhere. You can't. It's my answer. You can't be mad at me for my answer.
Like you could have anything in the world.
That's what I would want. I would spend that wish on that.
Hold on, wait. What's the movie that scared you so much you never watched again?
The Conjuring. I don't fuck with demons like that.
Okay, here we go. When you first saw me at blank, what was your first impression, and what would you like that? What would you like that to change? Would you like that to change?
My first impression of you?
Yeah.
Would I like my first impression?
No. When you first saw me at blank, which was reggae night, what was your first impression of me?
When I first saw you at reggae night, I was like, damn, she thick as hell. That motherfucker Puerto Rican got it on her. That was my first thought.
I thought you said you looked at my face first.
I did, but then when you walked me to the bathroom, I was like, shit, damn, Puerto Rico. But then I found out she wasn't Puerto Rican.
And then it says, what would you like? Would you like that to change? Would you like that to change where we first met? No, I don't know.
I would have rather meet you in church than a reggae club, but hey.
Yeah, you would met me at a church. It's fine. What do you think about the notation of love at first sight? Do you think it's even real?
For sure. For sure.
You think love at first sight's real?
Yeah. When I first met you at reggae night, I said, damn. And I was with Cuzzo, I was with Jacob. And I looked at her and I was like, damn, Cuzzo. And then we got in the car and they was following us back to the crib and everything. I said, man, if Shorty ever give me some ass, I swear to God, I'm gonna wipe her. So you know she gave me some ass because I wiped her.
Don't listen to him. So you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah.
So you were in love with me.
I manifested this.
Oh, okay.
I did. I told him, I said, Cuzzo, if I ever get it, it's gone.
So you manifested.
I manifested.
And you believe in love at first sight. Yeah. So you were in love with me.
And Cuzzo, if you on here, didn't I do that? I
don't think Jacob's on here.
Yeah, but when he see this, he gonna be like, yes, I concur.
Okay, so what do you love about me and what would you never want to change about me?
Oh, wow. This is about you. What I love about you is your heart.
What would you... Okay, so what would you never want me to change? Like, what would you never want me to change?
Your heart.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, easy question.
I have a good heart.
She thought I spit a
What's the one thing you spend so much money on that you'd rather cut out of your life?
Nothing. That I spend a lot of money on that I want to cut out?
Yeah. What in your lifetime?
Right now?
Like in general, you ever spend a lot of money on that you would cut out of your lifetime that you spent that much money?
I spend a shit ton of money on cigarettes and I cut it out. Okay. In my lifetime. I smoked cigarettes for a long time and I finally stopped. And I saved a lot of money on Geico.
What are you deeply opinionated about that isn't generally important?
That's not important?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs ain't real.
I knew you were going to say
that. On the balls, dinosaurs never existed, period.
You said you're lying.
I'm super opinionated about this issue. No, Grady. Look, I don't believe dinosaurs ever exist like this.
Dinosaurs either. And then
you got 30 motherfuckers on this motherfucker that's going to argue with me. But guess what?
Who believes in dinosaurs?
Who believes in dinosaurs? Even though that shit don't matter, but that's what I'm super opinionated about.
I want to know who believes in dinosaurs.
Bro, dinosaurs never walked the face of this fucking earth, period. Never. Them bones.
I don't believe in
the bones, bro.
What about dragons? I definitely don't believe in dragons.
Dragons, bro? Hell no.
Jesus too. He said Jesus too.
Jesus too, bro.
What? God?
Y'all believe it was like Jesus and all of that, and then y'all believe in Adam and Eve too?
Oh, thank you. Don't believe in dinosaurs.
He said I don't believe it. Thank you. Look at Ish. Look, Ish knows. Ish. So look.
Like dinosaurs magically, we have fossils of dinosaurs.
So who believe in Adam and Eve too then?
Reptiles.
What you think about reptiles are real. They were dinosaurs, but them bitches ain't got no bigger than what they is on Earth right now.
Dragons were real.
Who said that?
No, they weren't.
No, you serious? About dragons? Nah, he bullshitting. Nah.
Dragons are not real.
He trolling me.
He said he believes in Santa.
He's trolling me, bro. He know dragons wasn't no fucking real thing ever. Where they get the gas from to blow the fire out, and how they ignite the fire when they blow it out and they flying. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, but dinosaurs like fossils. anybody can make up like a fucking imprint. Oh my God, we found this.
Look, the alligators, crocodiles, birds, they is dinosaurs, bro, but not the big ones, bro. They never existed. They never walked this earth.
I believe in Larry. There you go.
Oh, my mama. There you go. Rocket too. On a G.
We're just gonna skip over that one.
They got acid in their stomach. I got acid in my stomach too. Why the fuck can't I be a fire breathing thing? He funny as hell. No, he trolling me. No, stop, cuz don't do that to me.
We're just gonna skip over that.
Oh my God.
Hold on, wait.
That was a good question.
Okay, how long can we lock eyes together without bursting into laughter? I've always imagined, and I think you won't last that long though. Wait, because we're fucking talking about dinosaurs and shit. Wait.
Look, it's gonna be a bunch of people that's on here that love dinosaurs. They're gonna come on here and cancel us. Don't cancel us for the damn dinosaurs. Come on.
Why would they cancel us?
Good. Wait, we're talking about dinosaurs and Jesus.
You guys are talking about dinosaurs and dragons and shit. Hold on.
Come on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Without bursting into...
You're smiling, looking at me.
What'd it say?
Without smiling or bursting out into laughter. You can't laugh at all.
I don't smile.
Okay. You ready? We're gonna do
I don't
this.
smile.
You're smiling right now.
This is a mean mug.
Yeah, and your fucking nose is flaring. Okay, ready? Ready?
3,
2, 1, go.
1.
My stomach! You fucking
I heard she had a frog in her throat. That shit went. You gotta laugh at that.
We're not even looking at the camera.
That's because it's people over here. It's people right there. It's people right here. That one about to die.
Okay, wait, what, that one is?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
This one's cool. That was fine.
Now I'm just asking like random ass questions. If you guys want to answer them, you can.
Look.
What? Wait. What?
They on our ass about the dinosaurs. Oh, Genie, I know it. They on our ass about the dinosaurs. We got dinosaur lovers out here, boy. They love Jurassic Park.
Dude, those are not real.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
On another episode, we're going to argue about the dinosaurs.
If the world...
I'm breaking it all the way down. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to give a last couple questions. If the world ended tomorrow, what would you do on your last day? And then there's one for the dinosaurs.
What would I do on my last day when the world ended?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a deep-ass question. I don't even really want to think about that. What would I do? Yeah. I don't know. I'd be probably praying, asking for forgiveness. If it's the rapture and shit, I'm scared. I want to go there.
Would you rather go back in time to see dinosaurs?
No way.
Dinosaurs, or jump forward 1,000 years to see our futuristic society?
Send me to the aliens. They real. How many people on here believe in aliens? Say yay, yay.
Repent and ask for God and forgive.
Repent, ask. I said that, Unc. I said that. Repent.
Would you guys want to see dinosaurs again? Because they're so real.
Hell no.
Or would you go into
the future to see the
I would go into the future.
The intellectual people. I'm going into the future.
Okay, if you could make one book or movie a reality, which would you choose?
One book or movie that's fake, that was fiction.
If you could make one book or movie a reality, which one would you choose? A movie or a reality?
Jumanji.
You would make that real?
You ever seen that movie? Jumanji?
Yeah, I watch it.
Yeah, I would want to play that game, jump up in there and go fuck around in the wilderness and come back out to,
Hold on, wait.
I wish that was a real thing.
Aliens are real. Yeah, aliens are real.
Nigga, I know aliens real. I done saw 1,000 of them. For real. I'm cool.
I want to ride a T-Rex to my baby mama's crib.
They gonna bite your motherfucking torso off.
Wait, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
To fly. What your superpower is? What would your superpower be? To fly. I'd be getting up at the gym. I'd be hitting the ATMs and dodging.
Okay.
What y'all superpower would be?
So these are just
deep. The future, fuck them dinosaurs. On the G.
Let's go into relationships, about our relationship.
Deep questions about relationships.
Do you think you could, wait, do you think your pet can also be your, wait, no. What is an unforgivable action?
Cheating. Cheating. Unforgivable. And I might kill you. Cheating.
Okay.
Infidelity. You did. I can't forgive you, ever. I can't look at you the same. What's yours?
Cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Because
good.
imagine cheating. Imagine the motherfucker cheating on you, and then you taking them back. And then when
He
you
said
hitting
give people orgasms while looking at them.
And then when you hitting it, you thinking about how who she cheated with was just cracking her. Probably doing her better. No. I'm good.
Okay. We're just gonna skip right over that.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about that. That's a little touchy. If you could be an animal for a week, what would you be?
A horse.
A fucking horse? Why a
Yeah.
horse?
A horse, bro. Because horse is cool as fuck. That camera stopped again. Let me go restart it. But horse is cool as shit.
He just said disloyalty, not doing her better.
That's the same thing as cheating, folks.
Yeah, disloyalty. Mm-hmm. Yep. That'll do it. It keeps shutting off.
No, every 12 minutes, that one gonna stop. This one will record to infinity and beyond. This one will too.
Do you think happiness is overrated?
What, like, break that down for me. Let's unpack this.
Like
my
happiness, do you
therapist would
think
say.
you could ever be, like, do you think happiness, there is a
Overrated.
happiness?
Like, is it a real thing? Is happiness?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No.
It's not overrated.
It's not overrated. That shit real as hell. That shit realer than dinosaurs.
Who makes you feel the happiest?
You and my kids. These little ugly
I want to
ass
be a
dogs, too.
dragon spider monkey.
What the fuck?
All right. We're going to get that started.
What y'all sipping on tonight? Y'all is out there.
Okay, wait. Do you feel I take too much control in our relationship, and do you wish I would be more assertive?
No.
You don't think I take control?
No. Not at all. Sometimes I wish you took a little bit more control.
Dude, like going to the grocery store and thinking about what we're gonna eat, I asked you because I want to know what the fuck we're eating because
You
I
supposed
make
to
the
just
food
feed
all
me
the
as a
time.
wife. She's supposed to say, you know what? I'm making this,
It's
I'm eating
still
this.
on the dinosaurs.
And this what the fuck you eating? The dinosaurs still gonna always
Yeah,
keep
but you
coming
should
up.
have some
Roaches are dinosaurs.
Wait, what?
That's a fact though. Those are the oldest dinosaurs, roaches. Yeah, you right. He's still on it. He Googling shit now. Now you reaching because I see you. They on my ass. The dinosaur lovers, it's them.
Do you have a physical limitation or health concerns? Wait, what? I
This is
don't
I'm
like
at the
that. I don't
doctor's
like
office
No,
now.
I don't like that question. That was weird. Do we need to reassess our spending habits?
Do we need to reassess it? Like, do we spend too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably you.
Do we both have our wills sorted out? That's fucked up. I don't think
I do.
Well, I have you like life insurance.
Life insurance and who gets what, what's what.
I don't like thinking about that.
I don't like thinking about it either, but what happens if you go and then I need that bread, bro? What you leaving me?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
How do you feel about being an organ donor? You're not, right?
I'm not an organ
I
donor.
am.
Let me tell you a story about the state of Illinois. I went to the DMV to get my shit removed off of my ID. They called the whole motherfucker administrative of operations, some bullshit that they had in the back, to try to talk me out of donating my organs. When you donate your organs, when you make yourself an organ donor on your fucking ID, if you have an accident, you get shot in the streets, you get run over by a bus, that's a do not resuscitate.
I am.
They don't even try to save you. You got better take that shit off right now. That's a do not resuscitate. So when I went up there to take it out, they're like, oh, you don't want to give people your organs,
right.
bitch. I want to live and give me a fighting chance. Don't just let me die to give somebody else my shit. That's why I'm not.
I know. Okay, maybe I'll change it, guys.
You should.
I just had it on there because honestly, I just think about like who else would need, like if something. Like, what happens if our kids or somebody needs organs? Yeah.
They wouldn't fucking get it. It's the next motherfucker who on the list for an organ. They getting your shit. And if they your same blood type, not your fucking kids, they ain't gonna save it and freeze it.
I guess I might have to take that off.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. And that's why a lot of niggas get shot up in the hood. Then they look up, they go in their pockets and see the organ donors, and they just let them perish, bro. They just let them bleed out. They could have saved a lot of motherfuckers. But guess what? Your organ donor.
Now I'm gonna go into like the last couple of questions are gonna be deep, okay? Super deep.
Okay.
Super deep.
Deeper than dinosaurs.
Do you feel like both of our dreams and our feelings are important, or do you feel like one of us gets the priority of time and finances for their dream? If so, is that okay for the season, or does something need to change?
I feel like both of us, we get both our way, because I'm sitting right here on this crazy ass show, and I'm dedicated to your dream as well as you are to mine. You help me with my music and shoot my videos and stuff like that. And
yeah, guys, I record videos. If you need a video person,
so
facts.
I feel like it's our shit is our dreams are aligned. And our goals.
So in general, we feel like both our dreams are very, like we both look into our dreams. Like it's just not solely your music and your career. That camera went off again.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So both of our priority and times and finances for our dreams, we both put in input to. Like it's just not his music, it's my stuff. I wanted to do this podcast, he was right with it, so now he's my co-host.
She like to do stupid shit around her house, and she makes it her goal. I want a theater, and we built it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you wanted a theater, and I helped you.
Taylor helped us build the platform. She manifested it. I was like, okay, hey, I thought about it. She's like, hey, now I'm into it. So
yeah, you do crazy projects because you feel like both of us.
Because I'm dedicated to you, baby. Yeah. I got you, shorty.
Do you feel like we balance our time well between like our hobbies, our time, like your goals, my goals, work goals, whatever such? Do you feel like we do a good work-life balance?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we do pretty well.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Even sometimes I hang out in the studio with him.
Yeah, you come to work with me, you do work with me. And
I do like podcasts of what I'm going to talk to.
And then when it's time for her to go to Michael's or fucking Arts and Crafts or Hobby Lobby, I'm right along fucking with her, even though I want to be there, but you know what I'm saying? It's a team effort.
Are we spending enough time together? What can we reassess or change so we can be together more?
We probably spend too much time together.
I think we're too much alike.
24/7, like all day, literally, like.
Yeah, but I feel like when you marry your best friend, like somebody that's just like you can spend that much time with them. Like I feel like some couples are like, oh, I gotta get out.
You know how I knew that we were gonna make it this far and we gonna still go as far as we could possibly go? Because we got married. As soon as we got married, the motherfucking coronavirus happened, and we was locked in the house with each other.
We were locked in the house with each other.
Let you get a motherfucker.
And we were doing those news, you were recording me.
We got bored, and I started seeing the creativity of her mind and everything, and it was like, that actually brought us closer together.
He said I love y'all together.
For real.
Thank you.
Thanks, cuzzo.
How do you know when you're in love? You just know.
How do you know when you're in love?
Yeah, you just know. I feel like
this how you know you're in love. I'm gonna show you how to diagnose it. So if you ever want to find out you're in love, make a fake Facebook profile and write your girl from that motherfucker and see if she go. And if she start going and you get mad, nigga, you in love.
No.
That's how you know you're in love.
I know you're in love. So let's just say I knew of Mush. Well, I knew of you. I knew you for a long time.
Right.
But I just was like not in the mind space of really like, because I just felt like he was on a different level.
She thought I was a host.
I was on a different level, but when I actually got with him and actually talked to him and actually like get to know him.
And stop listening to other people.
Well, first of all, he was a producer, like produced so many people. I was in like studio sessions and I was like, I don't know.
And in her mind, she thought that every woman that I produced or anything that I had something to do with any woman, she thought.
Okay, wait. Crazy. To the point of how I thought I was in love with him is when I just like had a connection. As soon as I talked to him, I was like, damn, this motherfucker is like.
Can talk. I'm a player from out west. I don't make no mess. I whistle, razzle, and dazzle.
I right away was like, damn, like I really like you. Like I think we, you know, I was like, let's hang out, let's do something. And I feel like from us just having, I swear to God, it was that one conversation we had. And I was like into like building my clothing line, remember?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I could be your photographer, I could help you out. I didn't even give a fuck about that shit at that point. I was just like thinking, I'm like, damn.
She's like, I want that dick.
I think it was just like, you know, when you have a conversation and when you actually hang out with that person, you see how much they're alike. Like, I didn't think he was gonna be that compatible with me and like be funny and be like, I thought he was gonna be like conceited. I didn't think and you thought that of me.
Hey, I'm flattered on who you thought I was.
Yes, I thought he was gonna be conceited and like annoying because he was Mush Millions.
But shit, it was not even close to that.
I thought he was gonna be conceited for real. And I was like, oh, Mush Millions, everybody, Mush Millions. And then when I had a conversation, I was like, fuck.
Mush Millions. She started being like everybody else. Oh, Mush Millions. Fell in love. That's how she knew it was real, off the conversation.
Like when I first met you, it was like kind of quick. And then we hung out a little bit, and it was just.
It wasn't quick. We spent like 5-6 hours together. I met you every night.
We cut your bunny's toenails.
They came to my house and cut my bunny's toenails, and we danced.
You fucking didn't have their nails trimmed. They were like fucking. You're like, come see my bunny.
Just like that what we have, that fucking lizard. I wasn't touching that shit. I don't fucking wild like that.
Yeah, but I feel like you know when you're in love, like once you just get that right away. Like some people, you don't get that right away. It takes time, or you just have to feel.
You know you're in love once you go through the pandemic with a motherfucker, and you still with him, and you still for the same.
Yeah, we used to do funny shit and just sit. Remember, we used to just do funny shit, and I was like, record me. Let's do a news. He was like, let's do a news podcast. Just be funny on there, and I'll record you. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
And once I saw that mind of you, I was like, damn.
My personality.
You was even more sexier to me then.
Our personalities go like this.
Yeah.
Like our funny. We're fucking super funny, and if you actually watch us, sometimes we'll be like, let's go like do random shit. Like with the kids, we'll do like random shit and be like, let's go ride horses. And he's like, you sure you want to do that? I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, she be bringing the adventure out of motherfucker. You know, I'm straight from K-Town. You feel me? So we ain't really used to seeing horses and deers and shit like that. She be putting me in the wilderness, getting me out of my comfort zone, making me like, you know what I'm saying? Introducing me to
what
shit.
What did we do? No, we did. What did we do crazy? Our first or second, third? I can't remember.
Went to see a stripper movie?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
It fell asleep? That was our first. Y'all wanna know about our first fucking date? She fell asleep in the movie theater while we was watching J-Lo with her ass out, and she just sleep in the movie theater.
I don't like movie theaters when it's dark. I always fall asleep. Would you consider matching people? Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Absolutely,
yes, we're really good at that.
Absolutely, and you know what? We do that with a lot of our friends and shit. When they be having relationship problems and all that shit.
We like to talk to them.
We plan, you know, we just being, you know, friendly and everything right now, but when we sitting with somebody, we get real deep in. We be making motherfuckers unpack their situations and talk about
he'll talk to the dude, I'll go talk to the girl.
And then we bring them all together collectively and boom, it really
That is actually a really good idea.
For real.
I always thought that like we could be like relationship not so counselors, I guess you could.
Yeah, counselors.
Like people love to talk about their relationship with us, like they're
random motherfuckers. We was in Vegas, motherfuckers would just walk up on us and be like, oh, you guys look so good together. I wish I was like that, but this bitch fucked me over and did that. Same thing happened, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days ago.
Look at you said, put me in the game, cuzzo. I'll put you in the game.
I got you, cuzzo, for real.
Yeah, that would actually be like we have.
Let me know if y'all would like us to start interviewing different couples. You know, getting different couples from Chicago, some of them known, some of them unknown, and start.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be couples.
It don't have to be couples. It can be just, you know, random people at the same time too. But I would like to interview couples, and you know, that's having kind of.
Yes, we did.
Issues.
Yes, we did. We definitely did had hard times.
Yeah, we had some hard times. Yeah, we had some hard times, but.
Yes, we got through them.
Me being, you know, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I'm kind of you know, of a therapist myself, you know, so learning, you know, certain things about therapy and doing the work on myself, I was able to come to her when we got together, and the issues that she had, I was able to help her unpack.
How long have we been married? 4 years?
Almost 5. 4 and a half.
Almost 5 years.
And I was able to help her unpack some of her old trauma that she was dealing with and let her know, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is in the
We're going to start a documentary on myself soon, too.
Yeah, because her shit is very interesting.
And everybody deals with their past differently. He had to deal with a lot of my past issues coming up, and he just, like, was like, what the fuck do? I can't, like, I don't know what I do wrong. I don't do anything wrong. How do you know if it's worth staying?
How do you know when it's the best thing? How do you know when it's worth staying? Is having them uncomfortable conversations, like I always talk about it with everybody. That's my favorite shit. You gotta have uncomfortable if it makes you uncomfortable to say that to this person that you so-called love, that's a good thing to ask them.
Yeah.
If it's making you uncomfortable, because then you're going to get a reaction that lets you know, like,
if
oh,
it's
wow,
right or not.
this ain't worth staying for. You couldn't even answer that. You shied away from that question. Like, it's certain things that you can ask that'll reveal the real people to you.
Yeah, but I feel like
real.
sometimes your mind, like once you ask certain question, your mind starts going like, okay, this ain't right. Okay. And then when you keep stepping
But some
back,
people are not even stupid. Sometimes it don't work like that. Some people will be
yeah, but I feel like certain, so it's different.
Because you got to think about this. If you gotta think about if it's worth staying, it's probably not worth staying.
No.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like
if you have to think, so
you have to address the conversation of what's making you feel like you don't feel like it's worth it.
What are you willing? What are your boundaries?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have that.
What's your boundaries?
But there's always gonna be stuff that comes up in the conversation.
If they broke half of the boundaries that you already set, it's probably not worth staying.
Right. But I feel like it comes in a time and a place, like when you're in that relationship for like 2-3 years and there's some shit that's kind of like boiling up and you're like, oh, I'll leave it. And then you finally bring it up and it depends on what whatever that person you're dealing with, how they take it, like when you tell them. If they get angry, obviously that's an issue from the start.
There's something wrong.
But if that person like takes it and it's like, oh, I didn't know you really weren't cool with that, then that's different. But I feel like if you right away like kind of have
she said the doubt from the beginning.
The doubt from the beginning, yep.
It is. The trust your gut. God gave us intuition for a reason. Women have it. Some of y'all intuition is stronger than us, but we all have it. Once you get that gut feeling, that ain't your gut feeling. That's the Holy Ghost telling you,
get out.
That nigga lying. That bitch lying.
That's why we're gonna have more topic conversations and actually have like couples on that feel comfortable to be on, because not many people like to talk about
their situations.
Not everybody wants to talk about their conversation, like their situations of what makes them on life.
But it's beneficial to the relationship.
How can we separate doubts from our own? See,
that's the thing.
Hard.
And that's what we dealt with, you know, coming into, because she had PTSD from everything that she went through and a lot of dudes that did this to her. So when she got a good man that was faithful and didn't even, you know,
it didn't resonate.
She didn't resonate with it, and she was like, it was.
But it wasn't towards him. It just was my
her PTSD.
my feelings on certain things, and it was just coming up.
It was her PTSD, so I had to do a lot of reassuring. I had to do
and you know, sometimes he would get frustrated. Like, it's frustrating because you're like, I didn't do it. Like, what the hell? I'm not doing anything wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you always like that?
It feels like you being treated for somebody else's.
I dealt with it a long time in relationships that I had. I dealt with it a long time, and then when I finally got with him, I'm like, this motherfucker, hold on. I was like, wait, he ain't doing.
He's perfect.
Wait, I can't figure it out. And he's like, what the fuck?
Countless nights going through the phone, computers, emails, all this, and to find nothing is just like.
But I'm a good investigator.
PTSD start dying down once you start laying everything out on the table. Here go my phone. Here's this. Here's that. Baby, I love you. This, that, that. It keep reassuring.
But you got to do that from the get-go.
But it takes some time.
Yeah.
It's like you know, training anybody. Like, it takes repetition.
When do you get to a point in a relationship where games probably get put aside? I would say from the get-go. It's got to go from the get-go.
When games of pride get put aside. So, first of all, when you start dating a motherfucker, you still got all of them games of pride going on, because you got to think about this. You still thinking like, what if this motherfucker play me? I still got to have my little so-and-sos on the side and blah, blah, blah. And then you got this pride. So like, I ain't finna submit to him. He probably out here doing this and all that shit. That's play a part of the PTSD too. He probably out here doing this and doing all of that shit. So both of y'all in the beginning is playing games until somebody decides.
Yeah, but probably I would say like it's got to be from I would say like at least you got to see it from within at least a couple weeks. It can't drag on. Like, you got to put that shit. The relationship doesn't start until that happens. Yeah. I
feel like a relationship isn't. Yeah, they sleeping crazy. I feel like a relationship doesn't fully start until the first fight. Until the first fight, then you know if you in it with a motherfucker or not. Meaning that, okay, we have a first fight, like that's either a deal breaker or that's something that I'm willing to work through. If you're willing to work through something with somebody, you see potential in it.
Yeah, I feel like he is right though. The relationship really doesn't start till you see a motherfucker's side. Like, if he getting mad over some shit, if you see something on his phone and he gets mad, clearly something ain't right. If he gets mad, vice versa, like at me, like he sees something, I don't know, like, and I feel like a lot of nowadays is we play so much into social media. Like, it's not a horrible deal breaker, but if it's like to a point where you're fighting and arguing about, like, is it really worth your relationship then? Like, should you really stay in that relationship? Probably not. But don't play your, like.
But you also can let social media dictate.
But nowadays I feel like that plays a lot on everybody's like role as a relationship. You look at shit, you compare yourself. I was just watching
Instagram and Facebook is
I was just listening to somebody
people that's trying to be in a relationship. They see the fake shit and
listen,
think that's
so like if I'm liking a picture of a male, if he's liking a picture of a female, what you do as a person, you feel like, okay, if he's liking this female, he wants me to look like this, and this female doesn't look anything like me. So what are you gonna think?
So,
oh, and now your mind starts going. Now, vice versa. If I'm liking pictures of certain shit that he don't even look like, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? What does she like?
She want me fatter?
But that's social media nowadays. Social media plays a big part. What do you give social media for? God, I hate like social media.
What do you give a social media? What?
What do you give up?
Would you give up social media for a good relationship? We have. Yeah. Our social medias are shared.
Yeah.
They're joint social media accounts. So even if you writing me on this page or you writing me on my Instagram, she's probably answering you back. And if you writing her or liking her picture,
he's on my shit then.
I'm probably answering you back. It's like it's a joint thing. If you look on her phone, she signed in. If you look on my phone, we signed in.
Like I feel like if you're in a relationship and you can't share your social media, like
what are you doing? You hiding something.
I don't know. I feel like it's so like even if you're not sharing it, but like it's just childish. Like
a lot of people look at our relationship and be like, oh my God, you're just so perfect and this and blah blah blah. It has to be something going on in the background. Nothing's going on in the background. We just
looking through phones. I struggled with that.
She struggled with that
in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
And sometimes every once in a while, every blue moon, she still probably has an idea in her head like, oh, this is still too good to be true.
And that's just from my
and then guess what? Cool. I wake up and I'll be like, and I'll look over. I ain't gonna be like, what the fuck you all in my phone? I'll be like, and what I do, go right back to sleep and let her have her way because there's nothing in there to find. That's the thing. People are hiding so many things. When you get these people that be like this, well, I need my privacy. Well, I need my privacy. When you marry, ain't no privacy. Now, when you in a relationship,
like girlfriend, boyfriend, I guess it's slightly different. But I feel like if you're on the parts of getting to engage to be married,
that's different.
That's different. But I feel like if you're boyfriend or girlfriend, I guess it's like not too serious, then it's not too serious.
Then you still do need your privacy because nothing has been taken to the next level yet. So going through phones in a relationship, no, big no. You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself and fuck up whatever you're trying to be. When the person gets serious about you, then they will start eliminating those things that they have to hide. To the point to when you
we were married so fast that I don't even think we had a dating point.
No, we did have a dating.
A little bit, but she was asking like, did it bother you before? Like
before marriage, with the phones and everything.
I don't think we ever had.
And it never was like that because it was always real from the jump. It was always.
And I knew who he was, and he knew who I was. It was
always transparent from the beginning. So when you come in a relationship transparent and you see certain things and certain things start to happen but you knew about it, how can you be upset about it?
I'm not here for the bullshit. I want a serious relationship and I do want to be married, like not soon, but I want that in the picture. Like I'm not just coming here to fuck around with you. I want to be serious with you. Right. So I guess it's different for everybody's relationship. You have to figure out what works for you.
Pretty much. Sorry, I had to fix some cameras and shit.
Transparency is key. Yep, it is.
It is. It nothing works without it.
Because then you just think, the relationship's bullshit. If you don't fucking see through that person, the relationship, either that motherfucker is just fucking around with you just to fuck with you, and then that's it. Period. Point blank. Like, if you don't have that, like, hey, like I can grab your phone and just look up shit. Like you gotta have that. You can't just be like, oh shit.
She'll be like, hey baby, call this number for me. And I'm like, here, you do it. Hey, I need this. Here.
Like, I feel like at this point, like, we're in 2023. If you want to just fuck around, just say that.
Just say fuck around.
Just say fuck around.
If you want to
Don't say boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend too at this, like, and it depends on your age level and where you're at, but like, right. Like, if you see somebody good in a person and you want to be with that person, just be with that person. Don't say like, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, let's see where it goes. If you really want to be with somebody, you already know that. So like, let's just fuck around and just do this.
Jermaine, what's up, bro? What's up, broski? That's my nigga.
How was your first experience moving in together? It was actually...
My first experience was crazy, first of all, because...
Oh, I still had my apartment.
She still had her apartment that, you know, that she was paying on and everything. And I was getting her to come spend a night every day. And
I was still paying.
I had a 3-story townhome at the time, and which was pretty much filled with a whole lot of shit. And it was crazy because she had a lot of shit at her crib. So when she moved in, we had to bring all that shit over there, and it was just like a big mash. And you would think that'd make you be like, oh, what the fuck? And you gotta get rid of some of your shit. You got rid of it. We kept all of that shit in the same motherfucking house and lived like Sanford
and the parties kind of slowed down. Yeah, because the girl came in and everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? Can we go over there? The studio time? And I was like, nope.
Look, he said Mush looks sophisticated. I'm smart, nigga. That's what these glasses for, bro. You feel me? Nah, but moving in together, I feel like that was probably the icing on the cake for our relationship, because I feel like that took us to the next level and showed that. Like,
I feel like we couldn't have waited. Like, I still had my apartment, but I felt like if we waited any longer, it was just kind of like, what are we doing? Like, are we gonna do this, or
we just fucking around as we trying to build
and I said, I was like, that's fine, I can leave my place, my mom can come stay in my place, and you know, like, I'll still pay rent, but I'll come stay.
That's good. That's future.
Look, he's like, you still let me come over, Mira. You're different. See, that was different time.
You wasn't one of the wild boys. Then now, if she would have met you 10 years prior, she wouldn't have let you come over.
No, but I don't think it was bad. Like when we first moved in together, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
He had a little stragglers that wanted to like party it up, and I was like we're at this point, we're just like getting adjusted to each other, so it was like hard for us. I couldn't accommodate like him partying all night, and we just had got together, so it was like, and then we just had moved in together. So.
Wait, we got married before we moved in together?
No.
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, we did in November.
We got married before we moved in
November
together.
or October. So it was like a month before.
We got married in December. Yes. You don't remember what the fuck day we got married?
October, like a month. So it was like
engaged.
So like a month we were engaged for until we got married.
Right.
Yes.
And you was living with me.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So it was before, but it was like just the thought of being married.
Right. Yeah.
And they still wanted to get that party life out of him. I was like, no. Ain't happening.
Which I didn't even have in me in the first place. I wasn't.
He was more of the chill one. Like everybody else was coming over. Like everybody else was like, we got bottles.
All y'all that know me on here, y'all know I wasn't a big party and going out to parties and all that shit. I ain't do that shit. I chill at the crib. I wasn't doing none of that shit.
I was like in a lovey-dovey phase. I was like, can we just have some time?
All right, how long your podcast been going on?
Probably like almost an hour, but they had a lot of good questions.
They did. Let's not.
So we're gonna get more couples, huh?
I said let's not bring the dinosaur people back though.
Who thinks dinosaurs are real?
Cuz on them on there tweaking.
Please don't tell me Cordell thinks dinosaurs are real.
All your questions are done?
Yeah, my questions are done. Until next time in the questions. I have like different people come. I'm gonna have more people.
We're gonna have Cordell Page and his wife on here tomorrow. How about that?
Yeah, you said we should do this. You guys are probably going to be put on tomorrow.
You chimed in late, bro, but
can we interview guys? Is that okay?
And y'all give the people some, some marital advice. Because
that is actually
y'all one of the biggest thriving couples in the city, so that'd be amazing, bro, for real.
We gotta get the couch
let us know.
down here.
Yeah, we can put the couch down here and the coffee table.
Yeah. That is all I have right now.
Health is wealth time. Yeah. And
health is wealth. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all. You can do the two. Yes.
We can do a round table. Yeah. We can sit around the pool table too.
I think we're gonna have to. Maybe we do that.
We can play cards and talk.
Can we do that tomorrow, guys?
Let's do it, y'all. How about that? We go out for dinner and then we come back and shoot the podcast.
Cause I got really good questions for you guys.
So
a lot of questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yep, she didn't had me on here for too long, guys. We got to get up out of here because I'm hungry.
Thank you for joining our Love
Thank y'all for
podcast.
joining and tune in.
What is it?
Next week. So we're gonna be trying to drop these as consistently as possible.
Yeah, we have to be more consistent.
It's been a little rough since, you know, I've been running around and doing all type of shit. So.
Oh, she loves it. Thank you.
But we gonna sit down and
we're gonna try getting on like
here.
Yes.
We're gonna get some guests in here for y'all. So
not only just like single, married, boyfriend, girlfriend couples, like everybody. It's not just mainly solely on married couples. It's for everybody.
Right.
We want everyone
it's for
to feel
couples, period.
enclosed. Yes.
This is the Love Couples Therapy.
Couples podcast.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all.
Thank you.
God bless and good night.